Welcome to Code Breakers, an exhilarating event at Infinity 2023. Embark on an epic coding odyssey of adrenaline-fueled competition for the coveted title of Grand Code Champion. This tutorial provides an overview of how teams can utilize the automated contest submission system effectively. Let's start by exploring the interface used for submitting solutions. The key components include the problem set page, the real-time scoreboard, and the clarification system. Before diving into the submission process, it's important to note that team workstations will be pre-configured to facilitate code writing, compilation, and checking prior to submission. There are several options available for teams, such as using Sublime Text with an integrated command prompt for writing code in Java or Python. Alternatively, teams can utilize BlueJ for Java or Python idle for Python. We will guide you through each of these methods, and you're free to choose the one that suits you best. Now let's take a look at the contest page before it begins. Here, you can see the remaining time until the contest starts. Additionally, the exact starting time as displayed in the taskbar. On the day of the event, teams will receive their unique username and password. Sign in using those credentials and wait for the contest to begin. The problem set page becomes accessible once the contest starts. Refresh the page to view the problem set. For convenience, you can use Ctrl+Click to open the problem set in a new tab. Once the contest begins, the scoreboard becomes active, allowing you to monitor the progress. You can click on the problem text with Ctrl+Click to view it in a new page. The video description will also provide a link to this specific problem for you to review. It's important to note that there's no need to provide input prompts as the judging process is automated. Including input prompts may lead to incorrect verdicts. Take your time to review the problem set thoroughly. Teams will also receive a hard copy of the entire problem set. To create a new file, use Ctrl+N. Save the file using Ctrl+S, ensuring it is saved in the Codebreakers folder. In each workstation, a folder named Codebreakers will be created on the desktop. Teams need to save their files in this folder. When saving Python files, you can choose any name without spaces, using underscores as alternatives. Don't forget to include the .py extension. Once you've written your code, press Alt+tilde to bring up the command prompt and execute your Python script by typing Python followed by your file name with the .py extension. Input the values in the order specified by the problem set without input prompts. Check your code with test cases. When you're confident in your solution, you can submit your code. Click on the Submit button. Select the source file and submit it. The system will evaluate your solution almost immediately. Refresh the page to view the updated evaluation, and that's how you can write Python code in Sublime Text and submit it to the system. Now you can see the scoreboard getting updated. Remember, you can submit a solution any number of times until successful, but only the first successful solution will be considered for ranking. Now let's move on to programming in Java using Sublime Text. To create a new Java file, use Ctrl+N. Save the file using Ctrl+S, making sure it is saved in the Codebreakers folder. The file name should match the class name without any spaces, using underscores as alternatives. Include the Java extension and save it. Write your Java code and press Alt+tilde to bring up the command prompt. Compile your Java program by typing Vbcv followed by your file name with the Java extension. If the compilation is successful, you're ready to proceed. Run your Java program by typing Java followed by your file name without the Java extension. Input the values in order as specified in the problem set without input prompts. Check your code with test cases. When you're satisfied with your solution, submit your code. Click on the Submit button. Select the Java source file, not the class file, and submit it. The system will evaluate your solution almost immediately. Refresh the page to view the updated evaluation. That's how you can write Java code in Sublime Text and submit it to the system. Now you can see the scoreboard getting updated. Remember, you can submit a solution any number of times until successful, but only the first successful solution will be considered for ranking. For writing Python code using the Python idle editor, create a new file, write your code, and save it in the Codebreakers folder located on the desktop. You can choose any name for the file without spaces, using underscores instead. Save the file. To run the Python script in idle, you can either use the Run module option or press F5. Input the values in order as specified in the problem set without input prompts. Check your code with test cases. Once you're confident in your solution, submit your code by clicking on the Submit button and select the source file. The solution will be evaluated almost immediately. Refresh the page to view the updated evaluation. That's how you can write Python code and submit it to the system using Python idle. To write Java code using BlueJ, open BlueJ on the Team workstation. A BlueJ package named Codebreakers Java project will already be created in the Codebreakers folder on the desktop. Right-click to create a new class. The file name should match the class name without any spaces, using underscores as alternatives. Save the file. Double-click to open the file. Delete the template code by pressing Ctrl+ and then backspace, and begin writing your code. Once you are done, click on Compile to check for any errors. If the compilation is successful, close the Java editor file. Right-click on the file and choose Run the main method to execute the program. Input the values in order as specified in the problem set without input prompts. Check your code with test cases. Once you're satisfied with your solution, submit your code by clicking on the Submit button. Select the Java source file and submit it. The solution will be evaluated almost immediately. Refresh the page to view the updated evaluation. That's how you can write Java code and submit it to the system using BlueJ. The last component we will cover is the clarification system. If you have any questions or need clarification, you can reach out to the jury admin by using the clarification system. Click on the Request Clarification button and specify the type of clarification you need, whether it's general, technical, or related to a specific problem. Explain your request and click Send. The request will be sent, and you can refresh the page to check for any incoming clarification reply or general messages from the jury. After the contest ends, you can log out from the system. That concludes our tutorial on how to use the automated contest submission system efficiently. We are eager to see you in the contest.